welcome to the cooking part. What we're doing tonight? Alrighty, we're gonna start with the lentil soup. My screen, as you know, is a bit slow, so let me know if something's up. Oh, let's see. Waiting for the screen to come up so I know we're doing okay. What else I need here? We need a couple of thingies. Get them ready. Ah, here we are. Good, 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 good. So it seems like everything is working. Lentil soup. As usual, ladies and gents, most of the food we do here in Greece, we always start with olive oil. So inside we go. Yay, Dapti, thanks for the biddies, man. Appreciate it. So we're just going to put enough to just cover the bottom, maybe a bit more. That's it. Now, this, like I said earlier, it's alive, yes. It's very simple. You see how simple it is. You'll be surprised. It's really stupidly simple. And that's why I decided to experiment and try and do something else afterwards. So we have something to do. Okay. So next thing we're going to do, we put the olive oil. We need 1 onion. Okay, I'm just going to try and chop this as fine as possible. So if I start crying, it's all your fault. Okay. It's going to be all your fault, seriously. Yep, there we go. The ingredients are very simple. We got onion, tomato, Laurel leaves, if I ever said that correctly, that is. Some garlic, the lentils, water, tomatoes. Now, on the tomato part, I'm going to do a little bit of an experiment. So I'm telling you in advance. In theory, we should add a little bit of tomato paste in there, just to get the color to be more red. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to do it today. But if the color comes out a little bit off, then, you know, maybe you want to add that. So, doing this, as always, the lazy way. As you can see, I haven't turned the heat on yet. Still going through, doing stuff. So, in it goes. Like I said, this is stupidly easy. I only realized during my time in the supermarket, I was like, what am I going to do for the other 50 minutes of the cooking stream? You know, it just hit me. I was like, what? So, since Doc said it's his favorite soup, I think you're going to like it. Now, how watery you want to make it, it's totally up to you. Ah, there we go. The crying bit is coming in, Doc. The crying bit is coming in. But I'm doing it a little bit. Now, make sure for this, although, you know, make sure you really do it fine. In this food, it does make a huge difference. So in other foods that we do, sometimes, you know, it doesn't matter. But this is okay. Okay. Now, next one, garlic. The recipe says 2 cloves, but these ones that I have here, they are tiny. So I'm going to go for 3. You can chop it if you want. You can put it whole if you don't like it. Like, if you put it whole, then, you know, you're going to have to probably remove it if you don't want to eat it. See it on your plate. What is that emote, Duft? I can't see it very well from here. Is that a cat with a O on his head? Oh, hold on a second. Oh my god, that onion. Oh boy. You know, next time, seriously, I'm gonna get my engineering goggles and put them on. Oh. Jesus. The things I go through for you, Daft. This is all for you, Daft. Oh, for the onion? Yeah. Oh my god. You can hear me, right? Oh. Daft, you make me cry. I do all these wonderful things for you and you made me cry. Personally, I'm gonna go drop this. Because garlic is very good for the heart and other things. Also, I know sometimes some people say, "Oh, you had garlic and all that." You know, it's okay if both you and your girlfriend or wife actually have it, eat garlic, you can kiss and everything. No one's gonna notice. Right, second part, tomatoes. We got, oops, got the plate. I got 2 nice tomatoes right here. So we're gonna go old style. No paste this time. You can add for the color. I'm saying this again. but personally, I'm not gonna add today. I want to see how it's gonna come out. I also make some experiments when I'm cooking, so. Oh, guys, all the onions here in Crete, unfortunately, they all really hurt and burn. Especially if you find local ones, you are screwed. If you think chili is like, you know, burning and all that, the local onions of Crete, the very old seed from this region, oh my god. And I do eat spicy, you know. So these are the skins. We're done with the skins. What's in there? Gonna do one more. But from the looks of things, this is not gonna be enough. So maybe I have to use some paste after all. But I love cooking, man. I love cooking. Next week, I'm gonna try and do something in the oven again with pasta, I think. What else we're gonna do extra? Because this alone, if you eat this home or you have somebody, you know, it's a cold day, it's good for cold days. Not as good as some other soups, but still good. If you serve this and you want to eat, you come back from work, you know, something like that, it's definitely not going to be filling enough on its own. So we're going to make a little of a side dish with a few things. From the stuff that I have, of course, you can add more. Well, it looks like it's enough. I don't know, what do you think, enough? It's almost a full plate there. Yeah, you should do. So, no surprise there. This also goes in. Straight in. Stuffed. Easy so far. You have any problems with that? 2 leaves in. Oops. In. 2 leaves in. Gonna go for the salt now. As much as you want, I'm going to put a little bit in there. Looking good? Okay. Guys, συμφωνώ μαζί σου και η μάνα μου το κάνει αυτό, αλλά αν το κρεμμύδι δεν γκέι, άστο καλύτερα στην άκρη, φίλε. Δεν έχει νόημα, ρε. Αυτά που δεν γκαίνε είναι για τους φλόρους. And my pepper. Sorry, I was just replying to guys that it's a bit easier sometimes. But the main part of the conversation was that you can soak onions in water to make them not burn as much. But we both like them to burn. I mean, if the onion doesn't have that spiciness, that burning in there, I don't see any point in it. Duct. I'm keeping it simple for you. Look. That is about 300 grams. Something like that. Duff, how we're looking. If you tell me, Duff, this is difficult, I'm gonna fly to the States and kick your ass. Just looking for my... there we are. This is what I want. Look at this wonderful thing, Duff, we're making here for you. It's the easiest thing on the planet, isn't it? Alright, just find something here to make this a bit easier on myself. So, of course, the next thing we need to make a soup, as you know, Dufty, is water. So look at this difficult recipe, man. Just enough to cover it. This will stay in here for cooking. I don't know, 20 minutes or so? There we go. I mean, it doesn't matter, just put all of it. Alright, so, turn the heat on. Gonna use the one on the top. It's a bit slower because I need the other one to do something else. Duff, you come back in 20. You have your soup ready, my friend. Just gonna leave it there. That's it. We're done. So, ναι, guys, πακέσιν. That's it, Duff. Go play. Come back in 20 minutes. You're ready. Maybe 20, 25. It depends on the brand of the lentils and things like that. Yeah, that is it. That's why I told you that I didn't know what to do for the other 50 minutes of the stream. I was like, what the hell are we gonna do? I only realized that that's it. We just need to leave it boil, and then, you know, we'll taste every now and then. From a look of it, I should have done the onion a little bit more sliced, more thin. But that's it. Right, so I'm doing a lot of things tonight. Let's take this plate. Okay. All right, let me get my oven going. We're gonna need the oven in a minute for the other stuff we're doing. So I'm gonna do some other stuff because I'm in the mood right now. I'm gonna be creative. So I haven't planned this, okay? So bear with me because I'm just going along. This is improvisation kind of thing. So what I want, yeah, that's what I want. We're gonna get one little cucumber here. Yeah, guys, some people do that. Some people don't. The reason why a lot of people do, what God says is that sometimes you wash them a couple of times. The reason why a lot of people do that, sometimes you get some bad ones in there, and usually they float and all that. But nowadays, out of experience, a lot of companies they don't have bad products anyway. So, but he's right, you can do that. Let's see if I can, for once, let me see if I, for once, can make something a little bit more chefy-like. Alright. That's part one. Part two, we're gonna get one more onion. Let me see if I can find a smaller version. Man, I need to get a little box up here instead of opening and closing the cupboard all the time. I need to organize this a little bit better. Well, it starts. Well, I don't know if you can see it on the stream that the glass lid is starting to get steamed. Means we are doing okay. Yeah, you can do that as well. That is done to reduce the cooking time, guys. But right now, oops. Put those in between there. There we go. It looks a little bit better. Okay. Now, why I'm doing this, like I said, this food, eating it, it won't be 100% filling. So you need something on the side to try and do. What you can do, you can use some smoked herring or mackerel. Personally, I'm gonna go for the smoked herring, which I do have in a tin. Okay. Some people buy this raw and they smoke it themselves and all that. I don't want the oil and all the thing that I have in there. Due to the lockdown and all that, I'm kind of low on olives, so you could add some olives as well. Or if you had some, what do you call it? What is it? Some cheese, you know, some feta or anything like that. Yeah, I mean, oh. We can go on. Let's add some more color to this. By the way, all my vegetables are pre-washed. By the way, I keep saying that in every stream, but let's do it this way. Try and see if I can do this a little bit. So this, you know, you know, you can make a salad with not, but I think this is also something. It will go nice. Just to add some more, you know, some more food there. Because, I don't know, I've always found that lentils are tasty, they're good in a cold day and all that, but they're never filling. So, I like to have these extras around. Of course, I don't always sit down and cut them all like this, but since today, I thought we are going to try and do something a little bit more chefy. So, half size? Nah, just leave them long. Why not? I don't know, put them right there, right there. Then a bit too much, maybe we won't put them all in. Okay, we'll keep this for later for me. I love carrot. So, what do you think, Ducky? A nice thing on the side? I'm missing something. Ah. Okay, gonna leave that one there. Don't put fish. This is something I like, you know. The idea is to have an extra little plate with something. Put pepperoni if you want. Put some other type of meaty thing in there in the middle. A couple of vegetables. I think that will do you well. Now, on the other part, until this thing is boiling, I mean, probably going to go and play a game in between as well and end the stream a bit later, but you could add white beans. I've never seen it that way. This is the traditional way. God is right. You can you can wash this out in water a couple of times. You can pre-boil them, but you can do it like this as well. This is a bit faster, but the traditional way is what God says. You have to put them in a bowl of water and wash them a couple of times. You can even boil them a little bit, then drain the water, add new water, and all that. The other thing we're going to do, which, like I said, I probably got the wrong pastry, but it doesn't matter because I like to be creative, and we're going to try and be creative too together. Oops. So I got some Fillo pastry here. This is the one you use for galactoburek, or the ones you guys sometimes know. Let me click that link there quickly. Hearty lentils. Oh, except live. Ah, and white beans. Oh, okay. Ah, I see that. I see that one you mean. You see, the white beans you're talking about, we're gonna do that recipe without the lentils. It's a recipe on its own with the carrots and all that. You can also, and this is for you, Dafty. Oh, you soaked them the previous night. We don't do that in Crete. We just wash them out there. We do soak the beans, but we don't leave them overnight. We don't do that. We don't need that. That's full of oil. The fish. So, like I said, I probably got the wrong pastry, but we're gonna give it a try. I like to experiment every now and then. So let's take this. I managed to do it properly. See which way they. Oh, shut up! See which way they open up. These things are really. Oh, come on! These things are really. There we go. That's really thin. Have to be really careful with this, as much as you possibly can. There we go. So we're gonna put them in here. I'm leaving a little bit less than half out. Okay, I'll go from that side. So we're gonna take the next one, and we're gonna do the same on this side. Trying to build a nice little base there. Yeah, those white beans in red sauce with the carrots you showed there, without the lentils, is kind of considered by many the national food of Greece. I'm taking this 2x2, by the way, because they're really thin, so it's going to be a bit of a problem. Trying to build a little base there. Yeah, I need one more that side, I think. I don't want to use all of them because I want to put another one on the top at the end of this. So we've made a nice little base there. It's plenty of pastry. See how many I got left? Okay, I have this one. Put this one there. I'm missing this side. Okie dokie. Gonna go with a little bit of olive oil. Just a sprinkle, no more. You thinking what I'm doing, Daft? I got a few more. I have one more left. Gonna put this on the side later. I want that on the top there. What we're gonna do now, Daft, is I'm gonna take this very carefully and put it on the side over here. Okay, and we're gonna make a little filling with chicken and some other stuff, and then I'm gonna put that there and we're gonna close it on top. I'm gonna put it in the oven. I'm gonna make a little pie. Now, like I said, this pastry may not be the perfect one for this job, but I couldn't go back to the supermarket because of the lockdown. So I'm experimenting a little bit with a few things, but there's nothing wrong with that. So we're gonna start with some mushrooms. Purple! I think that will do. Don't need any more of those. These ones I have to wash. Although you have to be really fast when you're washing mushrooms because they're like sponges. They're really gonna get that. You get locked down on Sunday. Wow. I'm already on lockdown. See, the good thing about lockdown and me is the fact that I work from home doing the stream, so I'm like on a self lockdown anyways. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter. So I'm assuming that from your response there, you really like mushrooms. I love mushrooms. You know what I'm going to do one day? I'll show you on the last mushroom here. We're going to do this one day. I think one day we're just going to sit down. Instead of cook something, right? We're going to make like, what they call hors d'oeuvres. The things you get at the beginning of the food. Appetizers. Appetizers, that's the one. So what we're going to do, we're going to find... I wish. What we're going to do, Daft, is... I'm going to find a lot bigger. I'm talking about this big mushrooms. This type of style. So we'll take the stem out, which in this case we're going to cut anyways. We're going to put it in there. And then we're going to make some filling with minced meat and other nice stuff. Like pine cone, peppers, onions, yeah. And then we're going to fill them all in, and then we're going to cover them with cheese and put them in the oven. That's a very nice starter. But it needs to be much bigger than this, you know what I mean? We're gonna do some stuff like that, try and make some starters. So I suppose as a dinner for me, eating, you know, 4, 5, 6 different starters. I think I might have overdone it a bit on the mushrooms, but let's put them on because they're gonna shrivel anyways. Right? So let's start with those. Let them. Gonna put a sprinkle of olive oil in there. Just a sprinkle. We don't want a lot because it's gonna go inside the pie. I call it a pie. Next thing, until this thing warms up and everything, on full power, of course, bringing out the main ingredient of the pie, the chicken. I have defrosted this. Let me just put some water over it. There we go. Get the show on the road. The meat is coming out. Yeah, I like to make small, what do you call it? You know, appetizers and stuff. I love doing the small stuff. So we don't want big pieces on this. Go nice and easy. Straight in there. It's gonna cook for a bit anyways. We still have the lentils to deal with. Chewy, I don't know if you're still here, man, but have you done any progress on Curse of the Dead Gods? I'm stuck on both temples on level 3, man. I can't get anywhere near of finishing those levels. Man, I'm probably gonna make a lot of this, but oh well, it's gonna need a little bit more, I suppose. Psychedelic mushrooms, that would be good, wouldn't it? Go to pastry shop and order a psychedelic mushroom pie with no consequences from the law. Yeah, that would be great. So, Daft, what do you think in general? Do you think that everything we have cooked so far are difficult things to do? I'm just checking to see if I'm on the right track here with most of the recipes. Well, there's a lot of things which are legal in Netherlands, but not in Greece, man. I think I'm putting too much, but probably I can use it for something else. Oh, the sizzling. That's the best part of the food, man. Sizzling. I love it when you know that the food is on the way. It's cut into small pieces. And you go. And I think we're done here. This. Man, you know what I hate most about this thing here, Deft and Purple, is the cleaning afterwards, man. It's definitely the cleaning afterwards that I hate. Trying to keep it as tidy as possible during the cooking. Oops, just turn off everything. I'd find a way to make 30 dirty dishes. Dude. Okay. Oh, the smell. Oh my god. Good stuff, man. Right. Let's see. What will be the best thing? Oh, let's take... no, I'll take this. I think this will work better for me. Alright, this I think I overdid it on the quantities, but like I said, not a problem. So this might take a minute. Let it cook. Have a lot of things to chat about. Carry on. Gonna also... Oh, I forgot. Okay, hold on a second. Need to wash this. I forgot to do the green pepper. Oh, live, man. We're doing it live. We're making mistakes. No! So, let me just wash this because we did the meat on this. So. Doing it live. Purple. There we go. I have everything on the kitchen there on full blast, trying to speed things up a little bit. I mean, for some of you, maybe 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. But for me here, ladies and gents, it is 11 o'clock. And poor Fixer has at some point to eat and sleep. So we also have to stream tomorrow. Gotta keep that energy levels. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna turn down a little bit the lentils. So I don't have to keep adding water and everything. Let's give another stir to this. And the water from the chicken is coming out. So help it a bit with some salt. Man, chicken and mushroom, when you're actually cooking it, it smells wonderful. You'll come and eat the leftovers? Duff, you're always welcome to come over, man. I mean, if you can afford the tickets, because I cannot afford to buy them for you, you are more than welcome to come over and stay, dude. There's a bed here at the streaming room. You can stay there. Okie dokie, that looks good. I'll have a taste later to see how long it's going to take for the lentil. Like I said, lentils can take anything between 20 minutes to an hour, depending on the brand or the season of the were harvested, whatnot. It's an interesting little thing. Right, let's go for some big pieces. I'm not going to add them yet because I don't like my peppers to be mushy, but we do need to have this mixture cooked, so when it goes in the oven we only have to deal with the pastry. You don't have to actually wait for it to cook. I think it will cook a lot faster in the frying pan than it would in the oven. So this is here for the flavor. We don't add a lot. I mean, we just added a little bit of salt, and look how much water. I don't know if you can see on the stream. Look how much water is coming out of the mushrooms and the chicken. Can you see it? So I don't want that. So I'm going to try put some of it out. Don't want all that. Too much water. So salt, pepper, so far, that's it. Simple things, fast. So I'm gonna go on my carrot. You should all eat more vegetables and carrots. But now we have to wait a little bit. If you have any questions in between, if you want to ask anything, feel free. I got free time. So in the meantime, let me try and sort some things out here. You could always add, if you want to, guys, you can always add more stuff to this mixture. I mean, you could add, I don't know, some corn if you like. Oh, going into the mixture for the flavor, it's just that I don't want to add them now because this thing is bringing out a lot of water and it's just going to boil and become mushy. It's just going to leave them there. As you can see, that is not a lot. I mean, for the amount of mixture we have, it's just for the little flavor. I told you before, I mean, there is no, you have to add this, you have to add that. I mean, you could take the peppers out and put corn if you want. I know you like corn more. Or, you know what I mean? It's up to you how you're going to do it. Because the last ingredient we're going to add, towards the end, we're going to add some cream in there. Make it more creamy. And we're also going to add some cheese. I know you love cheese. So we're going to make a creamy chicken mushroom pie. Like I said, the only problem is the pastry. I think I got the wrong kind. I didn't want to make another dough, man. I mean, I hate making doughs. Oh, they're definitely not done yet, but we're probably going to have to add some more water to that. Also, by the way, you prefer the peppers, that's good. But, you know, most of the things we do, the traditional stuff, like the lentils and the beans we're going to do, I've never cooked them myself. You know, it's all my mom or my ex-girlfriend, my fiancé, they used to cook all that. So, it's a new experience for me as well. Okay, this will be ready in a minute, but it has a lot of water. I don't like that, so I'm gonna have to resort to some extreme measures just to solve that problem really quickly. And the extreme measures is you take a sieve, you put it out, and then back on it goes. That is the fast way of doing that. Now, someone might say we just removed all the flavor, but we haven't. We actually balanced it quite a bit. Because the excess salt is gone, you know what I mean? Plus, we're going to have the cream and the cheese coming in, so everything else is going to be okay. What I'm doing is I'm trying to cut some pieces a little bit smaller. It's just the way I like it. I don't like to have big chunks in there. Once it's cooked, it's easy. As soon as you hit it, it breaks. If it's not cooked and you hit it, it will not break. Now I'm going to put the peppers on the top. Okay, I'm going to have to try those lentils, though. Oh, man. See, this is why cooking for you guys is exciting for me, because I'm doing things I've never done before. Whether they look simple or not, I don't know, but it's exciting to do new things and experiment, you know what I mean? The taste is good. The lentils, they're still hard. I would say it's about half done. So I'm going to add a little bit more water because I think we need it. I don't want it to be, you know, I don't want it to be thick. I want it to be soup-like. Okay. So I'm assuming by the time we put this in the oven, that should be done. And then we're going to go and play a little bit, a game or two. And then we'll come and see how our pie is going to be. Hopefully, I'm going to make it work, not like last time. But I suppose that is the magic here, the fact that we try different things together, we experiment. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. The important thing is to try. So let me get, I need 2-3 more things. I need this. I need this. Okie dokie. I'm gonna need a little bowl. And all the things I'm bringing out, I hate it. Here's the cream. From the sound of it, it looks like we're doing okay with the meat and the mushrooms. The volume has gone down a little bit. Now the pepper stuff, they're bringing out all the flavor. This is making you hungry. That's the point, man. That's the point, isn't it? That is the point. Okay. Daft, I'm gonna go off script for a bit. I'm going off script. This is not on the recipe, but you will see what I'm doing. This is sesame. It's gonna add a little bit in there. This normal sesame, it doesn't cost a lot. You can keep it on the fridge. It stays for a very long time. Just a little bit of sesame in there. It's good on omega-3, antioxidants and all that, longevity. Now, this feels a little bit dry at the moment, of course. We took all the water out, all that things out. Don't forget, it's still going to go in the oven. Still going to cook a little bit more. What are you making? We're making lentil soup on the little pot you can't see very well over here. And this, we're experimenting to make a little bit of a chicken pie. But I think I got the wrong pastry, but we're still going to give it a try anyways. So we're going to add the cream, not all of it. About half. Right, we're going to turn it off. Gonna warm up anyways. Now, Adaptive, we're going to the good part you love. Adaptive, here comes the Parmesan for you. So, I've turned it off. No, actually, I didn't turn it off. Now I turn it off. So, here's the Parmesan, Dufty. I'm telling you, man, if you want to lose weight, do not come to my house. If you come over here, most likely you're walking away with an extra 10 kilos when you go home. You know? Oh, you know what? This has been on the freezer, so there should be a lump in there. Let's see. Ah, there we go. Got the lumpy. There's a lump. There we go. That's what we want. There we go. Oh, that felt good, man. That felt good. More entertaining than Roar. Yes, we do this anti-venom. We cook, we play Roar. Now we start playing Guild Wars 2 as well. And if you check my YouTube channel, I also go out every Sunday with my motorcycle and the camera on the helmet, and I record the routes that I travel with a friend of mine. Yeah. But we're gonna put this. Stick around, Acid Burn. Hold on a second, because this goes something else. I just added the cream because I needed the cheese to melt. I want that to be infused in there. That's the idea. Now we're gonna go for the more crazy stuff. Hold on a second, because my soup needs a little bit of that. There we go. Okay, I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you. Okay, cleaning up a little bit after myself. Okay. Ah, that's looking good. Let's leave it there for a minute. Now let's get the other stuff out. Oh crap, how am I gonna bring this back? That's the difficult part. There we go. Yep. I don't want to break this. Alright, so this is the Fillo pastry. We have a little bit of olive oil there. And what we're going to do now, attempt anyways, because this is an experiment. It goes in. Ah, there we go. There we go, Ducky. Look at that. I don't need you. You go back in there. As you do know, I love pepper, so I'm going to go for the extra pepper. There we go. Yeah, that is a fillet there. A little bit of extra cream on the top. Duck, you want some more cheese? If Duck says more cheese, we put more cheese. Duck, do you want more cheese? Come on, stream delay. Does Duck need more cheese in this pie? Yes or no? More. Okay. I will do Ducky. Cheese! We're not done yet, though. Hold on a second, guys. Don't rush. Try to do this night. So, this is why we left the other parts of the Fillo pastry outside, because we want to turn this in nicely as I can, that is. There we go. There we go. Trying to do a little thing on the sides. In it goes. And that goes in. And that goes in. Now, I'm trying to do this little crust on the edges, you see? Just trying to fold this. Try and put this in there. There we go. Here we go. Small piece that left out. I still have a little bit of filler here that I kept 1 or 2 pieces. This is really flimsy though. It's pissing me off. So let's try and put that. I mean, the more you have, the more crunchy you're gonna get. You know what I mean? So let's try and put that there as well. Okay, I think that will do. That's enough, I think. Right. So. Okay, I'm just gonna put this. Hold on a second. I'm trying to make this look good. Come on, get there. There we go. Okay. Okay, put this on the side there for a second. Now we have an egg. We do break the egg. Can't make omelette without breaking the eggs. 1 egg. In there. Sorry for the going back and forward. I really hate having anything on my hands, like, you know, egg or, what you call it, oil. So I have to wash my hands all the time. We're not making an omelette. We're just gonna whisk it a little bit, you know. We don't have to go perfect on zest, but we're gonna just gonna go over it to give it a little bit of color. Yeah. Oops, there's a lentil now. Just a little bit. It's for the color. It should make it a little bit golden, you know. Not a lot. Just sprinkle it, the eggy around. That's it. That's it. And Dufty, for the looks, going a little bit overboard. I like it. The sesame on the top. What is this, Artriot? We're experimenting to make some sort of a chicken pie with mushroom cream and Parmesean cheese. So, close up. I hope you can see it. This is it. Okay, it's not perfectly on the sides. I know, you know, my presentation is never good, but we're going to put this in the oven. There we go. I think 160 with a little fun thingy working should be good. Next step, before we go and spend some time playing games while we're waiting for the lentils and the pie, because I know most of you will be waiting to see what's going on. I just want to give it a try, see where we are with this, without burning myself as always. We're done. We are done. But because it's still hot, and I don't know if you can see it, it's missing a lot of moisture. Just gonna add a little bit of water, just a little, maybe a little bit more. I'm going by eye on this. Okay. Right. and turn this off. Leave this there. That will do fine. Somebody put a timer, 15-20 minutes to check the food. And we're done. What we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to go in. We need about 20 odd minutes, so we're going to play a little bit of Curse of the Dead Gods just to keep us occupied. So usually a run takes about 20 minutes. That's why I'm going to do that. And then we're going to come back and see how we did on the experiment of the chicken pie, okay? So I'll see you in the other room in 1 minute. The kitchen stuff is on. Okay. All right, people. Let's see how our experiment went. Let me just put this here so we can take the tray. Don't fall down, please. Thank you. All right. Well, we could have left it a little bit more, I suppose, but this will have to do. Now, the hard part, you know what the hard part right now is? All right, I'm going to try. You tell me if you can hear this, okay? Try and do this. I don't know if, could you hear that? I don't know if the microphone picked it up. I tried to break the crust to show you how crispy this is. Like, amazingly. I don't know if you can see it. Look. Really crispy. I don't know if you... No? Well, I don't know if that's going to work. Okay. So, let me try and transfer this. Oh, my God. This is the thing I hate. Anyways, it's really... It's... I don't know. Imagine you have a piece of crisps. The food talk. Yeah. Imagine you have a bag of crisps and you break one. That's the sound this thing is making. What I want to do, I want to try and do, because I don't want to flip it or cut it in there. I want to try and transfer this into that big blue thingy. Yeah. It'll be done. I think so. I hope I'm not going to get... Oh. Ow. Oop. We've managed to somehow do it to some extent. Okay. You go away. Oh. Ooh. Hot. Hot, hot, hot. Right. So we did try and make a pie, so I just want to show you it actually shaped okay. And can you see that? Which camera should I go? Food Whisperer. Sorry, the camera is really slow. I suppose you can see it there. So we did do a good job there. Now, whether this thing is going to come out properly or not, that is a whole different matter. But we are going to try and make... Oh my God, it's making such a mess. Okay. See, this is what happens when you experiment with things you haven't done before. So, I don't know. Will this come out? Try and cut this part on the top there. See, can I pull this off? No. You need to really cut it, because we put a lot of Fillo pastry on the bottom. So now it comes out. Okay. Voila. Okay, made a bit of a mess, but this is damn crispy, man. I'll show you this side. How does that look? My stream is severely delayed here, so I hope you can see this. Zooming in. It's really crispy. Oh my God, the Parmesan is just... Oh, I'm so lucky I can cook. All right, so we're going to keep this for me for later, and tomorrow I think some people might want to have a bite of this. But we're not done yet. We're going to put all this all together. Just give me a second. Just for the final little shot there of what we did today. It came out a lot better than I expected, to tell you the truth. So, what we need now, ladies and gents, is to take one of those things here Okay. Doc, one of these days, man, I'll make you some lentil soup with bacon. I know you're probably gonna like that a lot more. So give me a second, guys, because as you do know, my presentation usually is bad. So we did the lentil soup with the side dish with the mackerel. And we also have, I'm going to put the big pie here. I'm just going to do it like that. Okay. So I'm just waiting to see how this looks on the stream. If you can actually see all these things here. Here you should be able to see them. Well, see, somebody has to do the cleaning, Acid Burn. Somebody has to do the cleaning. You want to see what a mess I've made on this kitchen? I'll show you the mess that I made. So we have the lentil soup here. We have the little side dish. I'm just going to put it up, which put some smoked herring or mackerel, whatever you have, onion, cucumber, a little bit of carrot. This goes with the lentil soup so that this becomes a little bit more filling. Okay. And then we've made this chicken parmesan mushroom pepper pie with pastry fillo. This is the same pastry you put for alaktoburek or baklavas or all this kind of thing is. It's really, man, I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to try and cut this. Oh my God. I just want to show you with the egg. Just going to try and, you see how it becomes red? Right? It's really hard and crispy here. It's like amazingly crispy. Because we put a lot of pastry fillo, you can take it and just eat it the way it is. It's like eating crisps. So crunchy, man. Maybe you can hear that because I'm breaking it next to the microphone. Anyways, this is it for tonight, guys.